Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. Uh, you got economic data and you got earnings, and we have big events coming up next week with the FOMC rate decision. But perhaps nothing is as important to the market right now, like the last few days, as the action in the dollar. Okay, so I ran a correlation test, and since August, the UUP and the Qs, so the triple Qs, have had a negative 0.996 correlation, meaning that these two are basically moving perfectly inverse to one another, almost perfectly, 0.996. That is extremely high. So meaning that when the dollar is strong, tech is weak, and when the dollar is weak, like it has been the last few days, obviously helping out tech, right? So with the pullback in the dollar corresponding to a big bounce in tech in the market in general, the question is, how sustainable of a pullback is this? Well, what I will say is that today puts the UUP at a huge spot, right? So scrolling out, you can see that the 50-day, which is the black line, has been a massive area of support. So that marked the low in May and June, had a quick dip below it in August. When it reset, then it went on a really strong run to a new high. So with like the recent drop and today's, specifically like today's weakness, you can see it's below the 50-day. So the big question is, does it end up stabilizing similar to what it did in August, quickly recover and go on another run? Or if it decisively loses the 50-day, then the next level to me is the 100-day, and that's quite a bit lower. And along the same lines of thinking, if the dollar has another move, another 50 cents plus, the UUP is another 50 cents plus move to the downside in it, that could really lend like a tailwind to stocks and the indices in the near term. So this is a huge point for the UUP, very critical. Like what comes next is really going to set the tone for stocks and the overall market. So this, even if you're maybe not trading UUP, I definitely think you want to pay attention, because this is a really critical area. I mean, you can see May, June marked the low, August marked the low, and now it's back at it again, slightly below it. So really important spot. All right, so this will be a wait and see, because it did trade below it in August only to quickly recover it. So just because it's down below it one day doesn't mean that it's necessarily breaking down, right? If it pauses, recovers tomorrow, then it could really set up like a similar pattern to August. So really something that I'm paying very close attention to. All right. Um, so if you like this video and you're looking for more information about swing trading with options, which UUP, it's not an event trade, but swing trade, right? Maybe like a few weeks, couple months. If it bounces, that's been the playbook. Couple months puts in a new high, so this could fall into the swing trade category depending on what happens next. All right. Again, if you like the video and you're looking for more information about swing trading with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Have a great night, stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.